Okay, so 89 credit is like 89.
105, 105. Yep, $105 per credit hour for in district.
So that's about like 5,000, something like that.
Well, depends on if you can go into all of those classes right away or if you have to take some prerequisites.
Yeah, the total is 35 credits. That's just for the, I guess to get the certificate. And for the associate science degree, that's an extra total. The total is 89 credits.
So what you will have to do is take that roughly times 100. But some courses you will have some additional fees, depending on if it's a lab or so forth.
Well, I guess when it's in the pharmaceutical, so nobody can give me a specific dollar amount because I'm about to see if I can get some money through some corporation. So when I talk to them, I need to know specifics. If I'm talking to them, they want to know details and specific, even though they already know, but they probably just want to know if I know. So I'm just going to say 100 something more credit there.
105. Tell them 105 per credit hour.
Mm-hmm.
Without fees.
Without
we
what?
Have no, without fees.
Mm-hmm.
And we have no way of knowing what your fees are going to be yet because we don't know what classes you're going to have to take or if you're going to have to take any prerequisites.
Okay.
Yeah, so 10 credits is 1050. That would be 105. So,
Oh,
like
10 credits would be 105?
No, per credit hour.
Oh.
So if you multiply that, you would get 1,050 without fees.
All right, then, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. The holes right there. They can look that shit up. Don't give me no motherfucker. I told you the name of the course. You don't have no details, so what the fuck am you for? What are you giving me a dollar amount or you can't tell me? That's like going to the grocery store saying, well, a 3-ounce can, if it ain't a brand name, it costs 89 cents per ounce. Man, come on, that's what I swear, man. These intelligent, smart people always telling you want you to implement and consent to some bullshit and not just call and ask what's the mother dollar amount total. Oh, just add up the credits, but it's other hidden fees. Now I just told her I'm about to call some people to see if they will pay for my tuition. Because there's other stuff that got us going through, jumping through some loops and bounds. You have to have this grade level. You have to have this English and math credits and scores. You have to take our tests that's not even have to do. Look, I don't want to say no specific details. You're going to say, well, you just saying exactly what the lady just did. No, I have merit to leave things out and bring them up at a certain later date and time, which I already brought up in a different audio recording, but this audio recording, y'all already know what I'm trying to do. Oh, he told me he want to do a paralegal. I'm going to do the paralegal. I need to know the pharmaceutical stuff because I'm going after the pharmaceutical industry when I get my paralegal associate degree. And whatever other paralegal thing you go up and get other degrees, masters, whatever it is, if it is one, I'm looking, I don't see nothing. My computer access is limited. I have to go to the library, look this up, that up, and my time is limited. And I'm doing other things, and I forget about doing this because I'm doing that and the other. And I'm doing this. I do this first. I stay on it. Then my time is I can't go do the other things, so my time is limited. And I'm asking the school specific dollar amount. Your tuition bill will be specific and exact in detail when the classes you take. You can't tell me what is, the first thing about the pharmaceutical technology, say college certificate, prerequisition, I can't pronounce that right, prerequisition course, introduction to pharmacy technology, 3 credits. Then you go off to course title, semester 1, orientation to pharmacy technology, institutional and community pharmacy, 5 credits. 5 credits for the technology or orientation to pharmacy technology, 5 credits. Institutional and community pharmacy, 5 credits. Semester total, 10 credits. Second semester, drug description system, 5 credits. Pharmaceutical calculation and drug preparation, 5 credits. Semester total, 10. Semester 3, pharmacy technology, whatever that is, 7 credits. Pharmacy computer system, 5 credits. Semester total, 12. Credit total, 35. So 35 credits. 35 times 105. 105 times 35, that's roughly, it ain't $36, roughly around $37. So we're looking at around $4,000 just for that introduction. So, so I had my answer, $4,000. So $4,000. Then when you go in the pharmaceutical technology associate applied science degree, that's introduction to pharmacy technology, 3 credits. Introductory biology, 4 credits. English 1, 3 credits. American government, 3 credits. Computer application and business, 3 credits. Total 16 credits. And that's just the progressive courses, whatever that word is, I can't pronounce it. So all you want to be is an attorney in a pharmacy, you can't pronounce words, you have a speech impediment, you can't pronounce words, you need that English real bad, son. Then you go to semester 1, orientation to pharmacy technology, 5 credits. Oh, that sounds familiar, like what's up in the other class, other courses, you taking stuff over again. Institutional and community pharmacy, 5 credits. Human anatomy and psychology 1, 4 credits, total 14 credits. But since you already took that class, you don't have to take it again. So that's what she was saying, and I understand all that. Just give me the total amount. So if I'm over, it's good because you always gonna have other extra fees and books or something course you have to take over, or a course that you have to put on hold for a minute, or take over, have to pay for a tutor and all this and that. So just tell me the total amount. That's all I'm asking. You already have a breakdown sheet, so you can't tell me for that in just the introduction to pharmacy in the prerequisition course. Give me the price for that. Okay, that's 3 credits. So that's what? 1, 2, almost around 5. This ain't overestimated. I'm overestimated $500. But that's overestimating. 3 credits times 150, that's 0, that's 15, carry 1, 3, 4. Yeah, I was right anyway. $500. 450, 500 if I did the math right. 0, 15, carry 1, 3, 4. Yeah, 450. I hope I did the math right. So 500. So I just guessed and I was right. I just looked at that number and said 500. So this is all I'm saying. Now y'all know what I'm going to do, because when I get the breaching of human rights, I got to put every complaint in the ball of wax. Every complaint that's humanly possible when I do this paralegal. So if I know the pharmaceutical hookup, well, you need to go take what's that 7-year course of science where you the master of everything. You go in any field and master it, because political science degree, Man, I should have did that a long time ago. But why I need a degree to say I can master everything? Perfect example, everybody gives R.J. Watkins the praise. He didn't know nothing about broadcasting. He went in and did it. No degree, no college. He did it. He made it. So why can't nobody else do the same thing? Why somebody else can't? Okay, I want to be an attorney. We all have common sense. You know right and wrong. You get the dictionary, look up these big words and all this and that. You understand how to do the paperwork. You do go to the library, get the little books. People done that with the court. In one case, I get the books, read it, boom. I'm like, man, what is this? This don't make sense. Even when I was in high school, took economics, I never understood it. I got zeros, incomplete on all my papers. I'm sitting here looking at this like, man, this don't make no sense. What you talking about, the ratio and all this and that? This don't make no sense, man. What are these protocols they trying to implement and put into us? All this don't make common sense. But it makes sense because that's what they implemented for us to do. I'm up in economics looking at all this. Oh, man, what you talking about, the economical growth and all this? And it was like foreign language to me. I never understood it. But I passed with a D. If y'all know the real story, you know what I'm talking about. I didn't understand it. Because if I don't understand something, that don't make you special. That don't everybody else may understand it. Yeah, you understand it because you accept the protocols that's been implemented on us, on you, falsely. You understand it. I'm like, what is this? What they talking about? We pay for this book with tax dollars? Now you know how they got us. Flip it on. Get this pharmaceutical hook rap down. Get this paralegal stuff. I'm hitting the world. But now I'm going to be in it for 2 years, maybe 4 years, postponing things while we're going to get flat blasted real soon. It's over with. You citizens have to understand and recognize it. It's too late, man. When Obama got in office, they went expediently to this New World Order. We have to flip it on. Like my man on my Facebook page got that about the news people. It's only a certain amount of news people, and it's millions of citizens, and that. I'm going to say it like this, majority, minority. They said the minority is not the majority. And the minority is the majority, and the minority is not the majority. You don't understand it. I can't understand it. You say you talking to me. I understand it, but other people can't understand it. They just flip things around on us. We need to flip things back in order. Constitutional New World Order. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't understand, talk to the hand. I can't even sit down and holler at you. I got 3 papers for you to look at, for you to understand. 000 bullying paper, the blueprint paper, and the U.S. Federal Constitution. That's all I can say. You understand them 3 papers, you down with me. If you don't, talk to the hand. Just be a follower, worshiper, herder, whatever you want to call yourself. I'm out. My baptismal name is Clyde Donald Lynch. All rights reserved without prejudice. The time is 9:48 a.m., February 26, 2015. Now, I'm about to call. Let's say it like this, majority, minority. They said the minority is not the majority, and the minority is the majority, and the minority is not the majority. You don't understand it. I can't understand it. You say you talking to me. I understand it, but other people can't understand it. They just flip things around on us. We need to flip things back in order. Constitutional New World Order. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't understand, talk to the hand. I can't even sit down and holler at you. I got 3 papers for you to look at, for you to understand. 000 bullying paper, the blueprint paper, and the U.S. Federal Constitution. That's all I can say. You understand them 3 papers, you down with me. If you don't, talk to the hand. Just be a follower, worshiper, herder, whatever you want to call yourself. I'm out. My baptismal name is Clyde Donald Lynch. All rights reserved without prejudice. The time is 9:48 a.m., February 26, 2015. Now, I'm about to call these people. I'm not even going to record it. I'm just going to do what I can, man, to get this money.
So, the time and date is 11:25 a.m. 2/26/2015. I understood what the lady was saying. I understand all that. I took college courses before. I know how it works. You just have to go into school and get the dollar amount. They're not going to tell you nothing over the phone. But specifically pharmaceutical, you're going to have labs and extra stuff, and you're going to have tutors. So you give me the exact dollar amount that your paperwork has been printed in Publix for public review. Just give me the dollar amount. We don't want to scare people away with the dollar amount. Find somewhere else cheaper. I understand all that. I understand all that. Give me a dollar amount. Because it's going to be, I'm going to add an extra 1,000 on it anyway. I already rounded off, so I'm going to throw an extra 1,000 on it to cover whatever unforeseen charges anyway. 1,000 or two. In this case, is school. I'm going to throw, I always throw an extra 1,000 on stuff anyway, just for good measures. Put another 1,000 place on things. Calling on what the dollar amount place is, I put another dollar amount place on it. But I understand that. The only thing I can say, I asked her specifically, and she went through the song and dance of credits and all that, which was good, 105 per credit hour. But all I asked for was say, the law prevent us from saying exact dollar amounts. She could have said something around that. Our school doesn't permit us to say dollar amounts, but they can't say that because even if some facilities say that, you just breach my common sense law, my federal contract law. I asked you specific constitutional question. You cannot answer it. What's the dollar amount to that full course that you have printed in Publix on your website? I'm so sick and tired. Now, I got to go do the math, calculate stuff up, and you could just tell me right there, boom, I can go on to the next thing. But I had to take 5 minutes to do the calculations on both papers. I already know the paralegal total cost, but I forgot it because I've been bombarded with all this other stuff. But some people may say it's nonsense, it's ridiculous, but that's freedom of speech. Some people say you a joke. Some people follow and worship you, and you a joke anyway. So it's on the people. The power's in the people, and we even misusing our value and worth and underestimating our abilities by putting someone else up on a pedestal that's not even sure about themselves. All these people running for governmental office, and bam, the news just exposed them. I already exposed myself. The citizens already exposed themselves of me way back in elementary school. You know these people used to call me the astronaut. I was an astronaut back in elementary school. And I never could understand why they was calling me the astronaut. Man, you an astronaut. Watch the History Channels when they talk about, never mind, I'm going to be quiet. Because only the people that children deal with the occult was the one that was saying that and telling the other kids I'm an astronaut. In that audio recording that I said I was going to make to my what do you think, I probably won't be able to do it Friday. I may throw something together, but the information I was looking for I can't find, so it's going to be postponed or incomplete. I don't know. But a simple question, simple answer. They use legalese and loopholes and or etc. to say or just ignore it altogether. Now, I believe this Tuesday, I went down to the Wayne County Commissioner chairperson, and I went back to John Conyers' office. I wasn't going to say nothing, but I'm gonna post that John Conyers papers on the website when I do that. What do you think? Audio recording, but don't think the John Conyers issue is just one of many issues that I'm going to state in that thing. And the video camera can't do sound, but it do video, so I had to work something out how to get the video camera working or whatever. But cause I'm about to do the picture thing, sit in the chair or whatever, or stand and say my little idiotic constitutional factual information that I experience and know of. No matter if I say things incorrectly, what percentage have I told incorrectly, or what percentage that someone do not understand? That's the only issue. And then if you don't want to contact me, call, okay, what's this issue, this and that? Because I'm telling everybody, We all say the same thing. We say a different arrangement of words. Some people say it completely, and some people say with alternative motives that's not in your favor. I mean, in all of our favor. And we put those individuals on a pedestal and call the radio stations and say, I love them, I love him, I love her. They ain't do nothing but having you continue to talk, going in a circle. You just talking like I'm just talking on my Facebook page. But I'm not putting paperwork that someone wrote about something which is legitimate and factual. I'm putting factual issue that's interfere with my being as a human being. Even if I did something wrong, it's on me. But when my governmental agencies, private public businesses, and other citizens and or et cetera puts it on me too, and we have all these resources out here to have a constitutional remedy, recourse, redress with constitutional limitations and restrictions, it's not on me no more. Because there are constitutional contract law to resolve the issue with constitutional restrictions and limitations with no prejudice. But we have so much prejudice out here. People say they blank don't stink, and they think they junk is legitimate. Like that little saying that the lady wrote, when you read things out of a book, you just dictating what that person wrote. You may have experienced the input on it, but you just following and being herded into that thinking. Whatever you label script you want to call it, it ain't no wrong with it. But we just going in circles and circles. You going to these schools learning this and that. And when you learn this and that, you get your degree or certificate or whatever. You still won't be able to implement constitutional behavior with the skills that you have learned and pay the industry to say that you are qualified to do this certain tasks, duties, obligations, and you still will not be able to implement constitutional, honorable actions, behavior. The attorney against another attorney is a perfect example of this. One attorney saying this person's rights wasn't violated. The other person saying my rights were violated. And you go in the courtroom and the judges sit there, a third party person that says we have no evidence, or the case be in your favor or in the other person's favor, of saying your rights was violated or wasn't violation. This is a racket. This is a three-ring circus. And the citizens is just losing every day. I am Prince Clyde Darnell Lynch, equality and fairness by contract is paramount, mandatory by law. Amen. I am Prince Clyde Darnell Lynch, equality, all rights reserved without prejudice. I'm gone. I'm tired.